Namaste and welcome to yoga. This practice is designed to be a refuge from pain, which is what Hatha Yoga is all about. There exists that sanctuary within us that we can retreat to escape the physical strains and the emotional stress of life. And Hatha Yoga is designed to relieve tension in the body, to balance the nervous system, and gently withdraw the mind from worldly problems. So that once we have stabilized and toned the nervous system and mastered reactive tendencies, the body and mind begin to heal. So this process of withdrawing the mind from the outward worldly stories and turning the senses, gaining control and reining in the senses so that they're redirected to be more attuned to our inner world and our spiritual discoveries is referred to in Sanskrit as Pratyahara. So Pratyahara redirects our attention from what our ego would like to have happen to what is actually happening, what is actually being felt and experienced. And this healing process, there's a saying in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, one of the very early texts on yoga, that Hatha is a sheltering hermitage for those continually afflicted by suffering. Hatha is the tortoise that supports those completely engaged in yoga. So how does Hatha Yoga do this? Well, it's helping us in so many ways, in all the different systems of our body. The muscular skeletal system, we're strengthening muscles, antagonistic muscle pairs, so we have better posture, better coordination, and stronger bones with weight-bearing practices. Also, we're making the respiratory system healthier by being more conscious of taking complete breaths. We're helping digestion and elimination because we're engaging muscles around the abdomen and twisting and turning and folding, massaging all these internal organs. And as we move in and out of poses, all this movement is helping the lymph system circulate lymph. And taking time to remove the mind from these worries about what was yesterday or what may be tomorrow, but just focusing on the here and now and what's happening in our body is a great restorative to the nervous system. It helps limit that monkey mind that's jumping everywhere and help the mind to rest, its mental effort. Also our endocrine system, when we're doing postures that are focused around the neck and the glands here, we're also enhancing the reproductive system in the way that we apply Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, or even do inversions, things that reverse the effects of gravity on those internal organs. So many systems in the body are benefited. Now let's start with just some mudras, Jana Mudra. Touching the tip of the index finger to the thumb and keeping the remaining 3 fingers slightly extended, just relax the palms down on the thighs. Jana Mudra facilitates connection, centering, and grounding. It increases mental clarity and helps reduce the overactive monkey mind during meditation. This powerful circuit is said to grant wisdom and knowledge, and it strengthens the vessel, our body, the vessel, and helps contain energy versus draining or leaking out energy. And the mantra I've chosen is to venerate Tara, the goddess of healing. Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soham. Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soham. Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soham. Now starting to move in the seated position, begin lifting the arms up on the inhale, touching the palms, and lowering the arms on the exhale, touching fingers to the earth. And as the arms move up and down, the eyes lift up and down, so the head is nodding down on the exhale and lifting up on the inhale. That's right, just moving in the rhythm of your breath. So each exhale is complete, emptying all the air out, squeezing navel to the spine. And each inhale is complete, filling the lungs to their full capacity. Great job. Good. Now let's come on to hands and knees for some more movement in the spine. Separating the knees hip-width apart and moving the knees back away from the hands so there's length between the hips and the shoulders. Inhale, look up and lift the sitting bones. And on the exhale, look down and tuck the tailbone. Inhale to sway back, cow pose. And exhale to an angry cat back pose. Keeping the fingers strong, claw the mat with steel finger strength. And gently hug the shoulder blades into the back so there's an integration and completion. Practicing with good biomechanics and alignment is going to enhance the restorative effect of the practice. Coming back to neutral in your spine, lift the right leg, extend and circle the ankle. And then circle the ankle the opposite direction. And then draw the knee into the chest, tuck the nose to the knee, exhaling all the air out. Then inhale, stretch the leg back, lift the head up. And continue moving as you breathe, exhaling knee to chest, and inhaling to extend and lift. Good. And do once more on this side. And rest the right knee down. And extend the left leg. Lift it up. And circle the left ankle a couple of times each direction. Remembering the strength in the fingers and the arms and the shoulders is what's keeping the pose aligned and supported. And then start knee to chest. Exhale, draw the knee in. And inhale, extend the leg back. Very good. Once more, knee in. And rest the knee to the floor. Step the right foot up between the hands. And here we have blocks. If helpful, to press down onto the blocks with the hands so that you're free to readjust the legs, move the left knee back a smidgen, and press down through both feet. Lift the hands up to the right knee and pause to assess, sense, and feel in your body. Trying to breathe into every part of the body and reinforcing muscular energy in the core of the pelvis. Start to lift the arms. You can keep them wide for easier balance, or start to lift them up over the shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades down into the back. Lift the heart, and try to even lift the eyes to a baby back bend. And slowly release. Bring the hands down to the blocks or to the floor. Step the right foot back and bring the left foot through. Low lunge. Pressing down on the blocks, move the right knee back. And then engage in the core of the pelvis, toning the pelvic floor, hugging the thighs to the midline, and slowly lift the hands onto the left thigh. Relax and open to the healing properties of the breath. The deeper the breath, the more restful, safe, and secure you feel in this refuge. Find your balance with the arms wide. Integrate the arms into the shoulders, the shoulder blades into the back. Maybe even lift the arms. Maintaining that strength in the core of the pelvis. You can try lifting the eyes and entering a little bit of a back bend. And releasing, bring the hands down, step the left foot back. Hands on the floor for the first downward dog. Walk the dog, lift the knees and straighten one leg at a time. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward over the wrists. And exhale, lower the knees down, hips and chest, rolling all the way flat on the floor. Then inhale, curl the shoulders up, draw the elbows back, and cobra pose. Inhale, lifting and lengthening, and exhale, squeezing in the core. Nice, easy, complete breaths. Taking 2 more breaths here. Strengthening the lower back, squeezing the buttocks, giving your muscles good strengthening. And release the chest down. And slowly push back up to table pose. Widen the knees. Big toes touching. And you're going to sit back to the heels, coming into child's pose. So entering it gently, gracefully. First, lowering the sitting bones towards the heels. And then bowing the head. And the head may not touch the floor, but we have a block, or you can use the hands to support the forehead. So that you're pressing down through the forehead onto the block or onto the floor. And the exhalation, stretch through the spine by extending the palms forward, pushing the sitting bones back. The inhalation, lift through the inner shoulders and armpits. And release. Inhale, lift the head up. And step the right foot forward. Here the blocks may be useful for pyramid stretch. Going to slide that right heel in front, lift the right toes up, and slowly fold over the right hip, keeping a slight bend in the right knee. So press down through the back of the heel, pull in. So there's a little lift in the back of the knee. It doesn't hyperextend. And then draw the thigh bone way back into the hip socket. So you deepen that crease in the right hip. Lift the chest up, out, and over the right hip. Continue those complete breaths as you come forward. Inhale, lengthening up and out. And exhale, melting forward and down. Keep squeezing in that right kneecap. Tone that quadricep. And finally, release. Slide the right foot back. And bring the left foot forward. Walk that left heel in front. Lift the toes up. And press down through the back of the left heel so there's a lift under the kneecap. And draw that thigh bone back into the hip socket so that left hip crease stays deep, back. And breathe your way forward, inhaling, lifting up, out, and over the hip. And exhaling, bending forward. Stretching the back of the hamstring, the calf, even the lower back. Heal your body with the breath. Relax the mind with that complete and steady rhythm of the breath. And finish that exhale. And slide the left foot back. Hands back to the floor. And come into downward dog. Widen the feet, hip distance apart. Spread the fingers, claw the mat. On the inhale, soften the knees. And on the exhale, press the heels down, stretch the hands forward. Pulse with the breath. So the breath keeps you relaxed, keeps you energized. The breath and brings the healing, brings the refuge of safety, security. And look forward and step up to the hands. Inhale, roll the back up and lift the arms. Inhale, stretch to your full height. And exhale, bring the hands down to the back of the neck, massaging the neck, rubbing the shoulders, petting the throat. Roll, slide the hands down through the chest and around to the kidneys, rubbing the kidneys, the back of the hips. Slide the hands down the back of the legs and over the tops of the feet. Inhale, draw them up the inner legs. Good. Cross opposite hand to opposite elbow. Then lift and start again, sliding the hands down the back of the neck, massaging the shoulders, petting the throat. Down through the chest, wrap around to the kidneys, rubbing the kidneys, the lower back, and sliding down the backs of the legs, over the tops of the feet, up the inner legs, cross opposite hand to opposite elbow. Bring the wrists together so they spiral up. And we start one more time, down the back of the neck, rubbing, massaging the neck, the shoulders, petting the throat where the lymph glands are. And then down through the chest, wrap around to the kidneys, fold forward, sliding the hands down the legs, over the tops of the feet, up the inner legs. And stop when the hands come to the stomach. And both hands together are going to rub round circles in the stomach from right to left, helping with the digestive process as well. Right. And then rest and widen the feet to the width of the mat. Inhale, star pose, spreading the fingers, spreading the toes. Shine your radiant light as you inhale. And exhale, draw into the core like you're a neutron star getting denser in the core. Inhale, shine like a giant star. And exhale, draw into your core. Then bend the knees, fold forward, hands on the knees. Inhale, lift the sitting bones. And exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, arch the lower back. And exhale, tuck the tailbone. Pulsing with the pelvic floor muscles. Each time you exhale, lifting and tightening those pelvic floor muscles. That will also help strengthen the body, strengthen the vessel with Mula Bandha. Now slide the hands down to the ankles and straighten one knee at a time. You can also have hands on blocks at whatever height is appropriate. And just letting the knees walking one at a time. Okay. And then turning to that left leg, fold towards the left leg. Inhale, soften, and exhale, go a little deeper. And walk the hands over to the right side and fold towards that right leg, lifting the navel up and in as the head goes down towards the toes. Just relaxing the knees as you inhale and pressing down through the feet and hands as you exhale. Now, coming up to stand. Inhale, slide the hands up. Reach the arms overhead. And rest the arms down to your side. Great. Now we'll come to the front of the mat and do a warrior fearless heart, Namaskar. So inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands down. Step the left foot back to downward dog. Inhale, shoulders forward, plank. And exhale, knees down, hips and chest. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, release. Inhale, push up. Press back to downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. And exhale, lower the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands back down. Inhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Lift the heart. And exhale, rest the arms to your side. Repeating. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, fold forward. But this time, start with the left foot stepping back. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, rest the hands back down. Step the right foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees down, hips, then chest, rolling forward. And inhale, curl back up in cobra. Exhale, lower, chin down. Inhale, push up to table. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Now step the left foot up. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, step right foot forward. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, soften the knees, sweep the arms up, touch the palms. And exhale, rest the arms. Let them relax. Very good. Now focusing on a spot in front of you for balance. Transfer, shift the weight into the left leg, toe touch with the right foot. Then open the right knee to the side 90 degrees. Tree pose. We're going to press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades into the back, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, stand tall, balance. And exhale, press to the midline. The right foot pressing into the inner left leg. Deep, smooth breaths keeps you in that safe sanctuary, the refuge, peace. And gradually rest, right foot down. And switching sides, shift your weight into the right leg, toe touch with the left foot. And press the palms together, draw the shoulder blades in, navel strong. Then we can lift that left foot up and balance in Vrikshasana, tree pose. Enjoying the complete breath in and the complete breath out. One more full breath now. And exhale, release, left foot down, shaking out. And step the right foot back for warrior two. Lengthen your stance. And then looking at the feet, check their position. So your optimal alignment in the hips and shoulders. Everything in a plumb line from the crown of the head down through the spine. Square and even. Inhale, expanding, reaching through the fingertips, and exhale, contracting, connecting, and integrating with more muscular energy in the core. And lifting the left palm up, reverse the warrior. Straighten the left knee and keep reaching through that left side of the body, keeping that spaciousness as you windmill the left arm forward and down to the left leg. Triangle pose. Now lift the right arm up and support either the hand on the thigh, on the shin, or if you're coming deeper into the pose, maybe you have the hand on a block outside the shin. Keep toning the inner thighs so we're supporting with muscular energy. And there's a freedom to breathe, to smile, and to rest in safety and security. And then coming out, bend the left knee and step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale to a flat back, roll the shoulders back, and exhale, pull the navel in and fold. Inhale, lift up, tall and straight, and exhale, rest and relax. Step the left foot back for warrior two on this side. So the outer edge of the left foot is parallel to the end of the mat, and both feet are on the center line. Lift the arms and have the shoulders and hips face the side edge of the mat. And just turn the gaze so the eyes are looking over the right fingertips. Inhale, broaden the chest, spread the fingers, and exhale, tighten the core. Use the thigh muscles and be balanced. At the same time, calm. Restful and easeful in the pose. So there's a balance between effort and ease. And reverse your warrior. Lift the right palm up. Straighten the right knee. Keep reaching, lengthening, widening the right side of the body so that when you come into triangle pose, you're not going to end up collapsing onto that right hip, but have the right kneecap lifting up, and whatever support you need for your right hand, be it on the shin or on a block, you can press down through the right hand as much as you're reaching up through the left hand. And each breath can be a joyful, complete, and whole experience. And coming out, bend the right knee, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, hands to knees, then exhale, fold over straight legs. Step the right foot back, bend the left knee. The hands can be also on blocks here for pyramid pose. Walk the back foot in until the right heel is on the floor. And draw the left hip crease up and back. Press forward through the ball mound of the left foot. And lift the belly up and away from that left thigh so that you can lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, get that spaciousness, length. And exhale, ease over that left hip, folding a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Take one more complete breath. And then switch sides. Step the right foot forward and step the left foot back, keeping the left heel down on the floor, the left hip facing forward. So the outer left hip rotates forward and the right hip crease moves back. So the right inner thigh moves back. Inhale, soften the right knee, lift and lengthen the neck. And on the exhale, squeeze the kneecap, tighten the tummy. You're coming forward on the exhale, but still able to relax on the inhale, keeping you in that safe place, keeping you in your happy spot. And one more complete breath, folding to your max. And then you can sit down. Extend the legs forward. And staff pose. Draw the lower back in by pressing the heels down and pulling them under more. There's a slight lift in the knees, that's all right. You can even widen the feet more to make that more comfortable in the hips and the lower back. And then start to come forward, up, out, and over the hips with the crown of the head leading the way. There's a tendency for the chin to poke forward, or sometimes it just collapses into the chest. So keep the neck long and straight. Coming forward, you can use blocks for support. You can use your legs for support. Try not to overreach with the arms. You can also use the strap as a way to keep balancing, pulling back with the shoulders as much as you're leaning forward with the crown of the head. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the back of the neck. And exhale, fold over strong legs, squeezing the kneecaps. Taking as much time as you need for each breath. To complete one breath totally before moving ahead to the next. Nor do we really want to hold the breath or linger too long with one breath. That labors it. So keep the breath easy, natural, and effortless. One breath organically just melting into the next. One now. Inhale, lift the back up. And we'll take one knee, right knee out to the side, or Jana Shirshasana. Spiral the inner thighs down. Lean into the front of the sitting bones, drawing the lower back in. Lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale, tall. And exhale, hinge over that left hip, squeezing the kneecap. And never ceasing with the breath. That calm and steady breath, helping the nervous system rest and relax. Keeping the mind from wandering by focusing on where your breath is going in your body and trying to expand that awareness so that the breath reaches every nook and cranny. And one final deep breath, reaching and releasing, and on the inhalation to sit up straight and tall. Extend the right leg and pause for a breath, assessing, sensing, and feeling. And then move to the next side, bending the left knee to the side. If using the strap, put it around the right foot and pull the shoulders back. Shoulder blades in, and find the balance of both sitting bones pressing evenly into the mat. Draw the lower back in, lift the heart up, inhale to your full height, and on the exhalation begin to fold over the right hip, drawing the right thigh bone back into the hip socket, squeezing the kneecap, engage that quadricep muscle. Keep the shin active so the foot doesn't sickle over to the side, but you can press forward through the ball mound of the big toe and breathe your way deeper into that stretch with complete and juicy breaths. You're completely safe in your sanctuary, in your respite, in your retreat from the worldly concerns. You can reach a deeper understanding of yourself, connect with this spiritual side of yourself. Be able to silence the overactive mind, to be more attuned to what the body is telling the mind. And slowly release and lift this back up and straighten the left leg. All right. Now we have a particularly long relaxation today. So we'll just do a finishing pose on the back and use that easy inversion here with the hands. Slide the hands under the back of the buttocks and then extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Or you can put the strap over the feet, make half fists with the hands, whatever supports the hips at the right height. You could, if you have the right kind of blanket, maybe even put a blanket there underneath the hips and that will support them. Or if you're next to a wall, you could lean the heels against the wall. Now just take some resting breaths in your inverted pose. Long, thorough inhalation, filling the lungs to capacity. And long, even exhalations, emptying every drop of air back out. If you have a finishing sequence you like to do, you can complete your asana practice however it pleases you. Maybe you're taking happy baby pose or plow pose, something to stretch the hips or the upper back. Or maybe just playing like a baby on the floor, rocking and rolling. And when you're satisfied, you're ready to take a long relaxation. Dress yourself accordingly to have enough warmth for the next 5 minutes or so. Maybe 10. And start to stretch yourself out in Savasana. Okay, corpse pose. And your legs extended and feet about as wide apart as the mat. And the arms at a similar angle with the palms face up. And you're stretching out on your back, lengthening the heels, lengthening the hands and fingers, and then letting everything rest. Letting the body just be supported now by the floor. And feeling the touch of breath in the nostrils as you breathe in, the cool touch of the inhalation, filling the body, nourishing it. And as you breathe out, that warmth of the exhalation, letting go of any stress or strain, any cares or worries, going to your happy place. And just relaxing the mental effort involved in living in this hectic world. Take refuge now for a few minutes in the space of your own mind, body. And we'll do a breath relaxation. We're going to start with your awareness at the soles of your feet. And inhale, draw the breath up through the body to the crown of the head. And on the exhalation, breathe back down through all the energy centers of the body, back to the soles of the feet. Do that again. Inhale from the feet to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the feet. Inhale from the feet to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the feet. Inhale from the feet to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the feet. Inhale from the feet to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the feet. Inhale from the ankles to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the ankles. Inhale from the ankles to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the ankles. Inhale from the ankles to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the ankles. Inhale from the ankles to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the ankles. Inhale from the ankles to the crown, And exhale from the crown to the ankles. Inhale from the knees to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the knees. Inhale from the knees to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the knees. Inhale from the knees to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the knees. Inhale from the knees to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the knees. Inhale from the knees to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the knees. Inhale from the root to the crown. And exhale from the root center, from the crown to the root center. Inhale from the root to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the root. Inhale from the root to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the root. Inhale from the root to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the root. Inhale from the root to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the root center. Inhale from the navel center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the navel center. Inhale from the navel center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the navel center. Inhale from the navel center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the navel center. Inhale from the navel center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the navel center. Inhale from the navel center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the navel center. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center. Inhale from the throat center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the throat center. Inhale from the throat center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the throat center. Inhale from the throat center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the throat center. Inhale from the throat center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the throat center. Inhale from the throat center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the throat center. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the third eye. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the third eye. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the third eye. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the third eye. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the third eye. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the tip of the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils to the third eye. And exhale from the third eye to the nostrils. And let your awareness permeate and spread out through your entire body. Breathe as though your whole body breathes. Relaxing and resting the mental effort so that you can enjoy this respite, this refuge from worldly concerns, and be quietly content, safe and secure in your own self. You are a good person, and you can feel good about yourself for taking this time to devote to your wellness, your peace of mind, and your physical vessel strengthening. Om Tara Tutara Ture Soham. Om Tara Tutara Ture Soham. Om Tara Tutara Ture Soham. Now begin to deepen your breath and start to stretch and move once more in your body, becoming aware of the room around you and becoming more and more awake, refreshed and rejuvenated so that you can come up to an easy seated pose. Find your breath. Find your peace. I bow to that refuge in each of you. Namaste.